See the way you're acting like somebody else gets me frustrated. Honestly, you promised me I'm never gonna find you faking.
Hello,
La,
everyone.
la, la. Hi, friends.
You are watching. Hi, Jack. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks, Ian. How are you?
A little confuzzled.
Yeah. What's
Yes.
going on, buddy?
No.
Tell
Hey,
Uncle
Tom.
Jack
How
what's
you
wrong.
doing? Susie, Boris, Sarah.
Tom, Sarah, Susie, Boris, Tom, Cindy, everybody. Hi, friends. Jamie.
A little confuzzled. So, Jack, the setup has changed. Lonnie and I moved. And one of the huge benefits of that is now I can do this.
Oh, you're breaking up for me a little bit.
Was I?
Yeah. Okay. You seem to be okay now. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Hi, Lauren.
I did hit the camera, but I can do this.
That's
I mean,
wonderful.
there are many reasons to have moved out of upstate New York, but this is one of them. Yuzora. Oh,
Yuzora.
one thing we forgot to check. Let's hope the buttons work. Streaming. Lips. Boop.
The dance.
Hi,
Capitalist
Brandy.
superiority.
Herondale, hi.
Yuzora says an all-time episode of Angel. Unfortunately, I think I'll miss the stream, but here's Capital for the dance of capital superiority. Love your work. Thank you, Yuzora. Yeah, so it's been a little while since we did one of these. First, you were in Sydney, then we came back and did the body of all ones to do.
That was a pretty intense welcome home. What? I lost sound. Whoops. Okay, my earbuds have died. Hang on. Damn it. I apologize.
Jack, you can usually assume if there's an audio issue, it's me. Can everyone hear me now? Yes, I think the stream can hear me again. Jack, can you hear me? Everyone, I think Jack probably changed his audio settings thinking that it... Jack, I can hear you. Yeah? I'm so sorry, everyone. We're back! Jack, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. All the issues were mine.
Oh, really?
Yes, 100%. I know you panicked. That was mine. We have Ian now. Can't hear Jack. Jack, say something for me.
Hello.
They can hear you now. They're on a lag. So, yay! Glad we got the technical issue out of the way right up front.
So, are you
Sorry,
saying
everyone.
I didn't need to take my earbuds out? That's
no,
okay.
You see, my microphone is right here, and I bumped it with my shoulder, and knocked the thing, and it killed all the audio inputs.
God damn it, Ian.
All the the audio inputs.
Oh, God damn it.
Anyway, Lonnie and I have moved. This is a completely new setup. So, hello, everyone in the stream. It's good to see you. Today, we're watching Epiphany. This is the rewatch stream that we do before we do the Patron hangout in about 2 hours.
Just under two.
If you've never been to one of these before, we are not allowed to stream the episode into YouTube. So go and get your copy of the episode right now. I don't know what services it's on in the country that you happen to be in. We are going to be watching a copy that we have here. Our playhead is down here at the bottom, so you can kind of keep in sync with us. And right before we get started, we give it a 3, 2, 1 and a play, so we all maintain and stay kind of in sync. And that is the preamble. So we'll give you 5 minutes. Go get your copies, discs, or what have you, and we'll go together. Jack, hi.
Hi.
I moved.
Really?
Yes. I may not have mentioned that between all of the technical ridiculousness.
Yeah, you moved.
Yes.
And I'm saying that as if I don't already know that. But
so got Happy Anniversary done and promptly commenced, which was an early release on Patreon, and promptly commenced packing and moving. And it was one of the more grueling moves I've ever made. Lonnie and I together. I flew from, I drove from New York, then flew back, then we drove again. It was like 5,000 miles of travel in a week.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
I hate moving. Hate it.
Yeah, I don't like moving. Is moving why the podcast went away? No, Brandiola, the podcast went away because I was struggling with the volume of content that was on my plate at the time, and Jack and I cherish the podcast and the format and some of the episodes that we recorded. But the thing of it was it was very difficult to sustain because we sort of invented everything from scratch.
We literally just got together when we were supposed to record and be like, okay, so what are we doing today?
Yeah.
And that wasn't very
And the crazy thing is we did 40 readings of that fanfic and stopped with one chapter to go. So Jack,
so bad.
Jack and I have a bi-weekly meeting to work on Patreon content and to plan these hangouts. And boy, you can see the fruits of all the work when I bump a cable and kill the stream, kill all audio for the stream. But right now the meetings end with, so are we bringing the podcast back next week? We just need to develop something that is a sustainable format to make things easier.
We keep saying it's coming, but it really is coming. We just don't know exactly when.
And then
thanks, Lauren.
When we get the last fanfic reading in, I will release a version of it that is all 8 hours of that story all at once, and then we get to pick a new one.
Apparently, Lauren already finished it on her own. So
I would expect so.
Honest.
If you were into it, you better have gone and read it. It's linked in every one of them. I thought it was a lot of fun. But yeah, then we picked the next fanfic reading. And do we do something saucy?
Of course we do. But I thought that was just a given. I didn't realize that was a question.
I've never performed adult content for public consumption before.
Okay, well, this is... hang on a sec.
Diego, Lonnie and I moved to Colorado, so it was back to Colorado for me, which is, a little more than halfway across the country every time?
Something like that.
Yeah. Jack, how are you doing? How have you been the past couple of weeks?
Not bad. Yeah, just been busy, man. We just banged out a whole bunch of Patreon readings or patron readings, or what do we call those? Bonuses?
We published 7 of the 8 readings that we had outstanding. Those are on the patron reading playlist. Those were a lot of fun. I thought you did a great job.
Thanks, man. Cheers. They were a lot of fun. Some of them I just sat down and like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I started doing stuff. And then some of them came out pretty good.
Yeah.
I was happy with them.
Good instincts. And I've already gone round asking patrons for their next reading requests, and I think we have already 4 or 5 more
Oh wow, cool.
charged up. So those will be out to you in 2025 at the current pace that we
Hey,
have.
no, no,
Hopefully
no.
better.
We have a system now. There is a system. Um, we're also recording a commentary track for Back to the Future next week. Is it
Yeah.
sometime?
Yeah, the library is up to 4 now. And if you don't want
Yeah.
to donate on Patreon, there's 2 with Jack and I, 2 with Lonnie and I, and they are available through the website. Boris, everything still looks good from my end. I don't know if someone wants to weigh in and comment. Also, by the way, I should have led with this being the first stream in our new place with the new internet and the new setup and all of that. There's just bound to be some technical issues that we run into. But if you're a Passion of the Nerd veteran, you know what's up.
Yeah, exactly.
Smooth would be
There's
weird.
nothing new.
Yes, exactly. Well, Jack, we're watching Epiphany.
We are. This episode is freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. It almost makes me forgive like the run up to it, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Reprise is
great. Yeah.
Reprise
I
is
actually
great.
watched
Reprise
that.
is remarkable.
I watched that last night because I missed the hangout for it, so I watched it just to get the context and whatnot, because it's been a while since I've done a watch through.
Yeah. It's funny. I mean, this always happens when in the run up to what feels to me like a lull between reunion and Reprise. All of that is based on my experience, subjective fan perspective, never having written about these or thought about kind of what they were going for or any of that before. And with the exception of Happy Anniversary, which I still don't care for, the other episodes are a lot more enjoyable than I remembered. And there's more to talk about. I really love Blood Money. I don't know, love Blood Money, but I think Blood Money is really good. So I'm looking forward to talking about the Thin Red Line on the Thin Dead Line on the channel.
Yeah, I don't hate them myself, and there's lots of good stuff throughout, but just overall, it's almost like you just want to hurry up and get to Epiphany here.
But Reprise and Epiphany. But how do you not watch them back to back? I still cannot get over the Body and Epiphany paired back to back in the same evening.
Yeah,
to some degree, Epiphany is a little bit of a. It's a little bit of a. I remember watching it the first time and feeling like, well, this feels like a downgrade of the epic scale and proportions and sort of what we've been grappling with before. And I didn't know how to process all of that together. And just the more I watch it, the more I realize that's kind of the point, right? Kind of the point is the return to what Team Investigations is doing with kind of the case of the week. And all of that is Angel letting go of winning and returning to the battle. And I think actually the after the scene between he and Darla, the smallness of the episode actually speaks to what the episode is trying to say. And I don't mean smallness in a derivative term. I mean it in sort of the scale of that particular story. And I really enjoy it.
On my first watch through, I was kind of bummed out about it's kind of a mini red herring. They make you think that Angelus is coming back, and then boom, no, he's had an epiphany. But now that I understand it in a more textual way, in a thematic way, I'm like, no, that's amazing. That's great.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we'll get into the thunderclap in the patron discussion, and it's a little baity, but for me, I still struggle with that. Maybe my only nitpick about the entire thing, but the rest of the episode is so good.
Same. There's some. I'll go into it in the hangout, but there's some bits I like it, but there's some in the term, like in terms of the fiction, it kind of, I won't say it doesn't make sense, but it's a little odd. But yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I
let's
actually
get going. Oh, go ahead,
yeah.
Jack. Sorry.
Oh
Actually,
no,
what?
it's fine. I was just gonna say, when so I fired up this episode last night, and then it opens with Angel and Darla, and I was like, no, actually, I need to go back and watch
Yeah,
what led to this.
you need the
Yeah,
context of that
even
first scene.
though I've seen it's been a while, so yeah.
All right. Are we all ready? Everyone ready?
Yep.
It looks like a smaller group today. It's not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Less stage fright. Definitely proportional to the stage fright. All right. Sorry, I've been away. A lot of issues too. Welcome back, Jackie. So we're gonna hit play. Get your copies ready. Get your play button ready, and we're hitting play in 3, 2, 1. Play.
Oops, I missed the play button, but it's fine. You're like a second or two ahead of me.
In college, I would have seen that wreckage and thought, a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go. Even the music.
Yeah,
it's not just his performance, it's everything is to sing.
He appears to be in pain here. Like,
just as he was when he lost his soul.
Exactly. But it's just like, no, he had this big revelation, and it hit him so hard, and then that he sprung up out of bed.
Is that what it is? It just seems like an audience bait to me.
That's exactly, yes, absolutely. That's my only problem. Problem. I was going to wait for the hangout, but we're talking about it now.
I mean, we're watching the scene. All right.
Yeah.
And credits.
He appears to be in a lot of pain. And I mean, I have had some pretty big revelations in my time, but nothing that's hit me like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe some guilt that came with the revelation that caused a certain amount of cringe, but actual physical pain.
But he looks like he's having stomach cramps or something.
Sorry, he had an ethics burrito. I mean, there's an alcoholic metaphor here. The evil alcoholism and sort of hitting bottom. This is his bottom, and he has this moment of but it just is so weird to call on that specific part of the lore with the music, the performance, and all of that.
I do love that they are trying to. I enjoyed that they're trying to create like a symmetry between this and innocence and surprise. It's even raining. Like, it's cool, but
this is the completion of. This has been planned the entire time. I mean, since Darla came back, they've been mirroring the Buffy and Angel relationship, but in a, Buffy advocated for him fighting for the world. She advocated for him fighting for himself, but that advocacy was the mirror of the two.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the only bit of this that I struggle with.
Same. But it's almost, for me, it's like, I appreciate what they are trying to do so much that I'm like, all right, whatever. It's stupid, but whatever.
Exactly. It's more of a who cares, but it's there. And we talk about these things.
I have the full track on my playlist, Lauren. It's a great song.
It always reminds me of when he got kicked in the nuts by Buffy in season 2.
Yeah, I see that.
Who directed this one? I think Tim wrote this one.
Okay.
Oh, the Kazooies. Every once in a while I see that, like, you did nothing!
Yeah, literally nothing. It was just a formality. I think they had a lot to do with the movie, but we don't talk about the movie. It's constructed really, really well, this scene, though. Like, I love the lighting. I love the performances.
All of their dialogue is terrific.
Yeah. It's really good.
This is cute.
And I love what she says here.
3 times.
I love this.
Cindy, but he doesn't
Was it
love
not
her.
was it not good? I love that callback. It's
Yeah,
stupid again, but
I
I
mean,
love it.
it's a little tropey, but the thing
It
is,
is.
like, they've set up her jealousy since episode
Yeah.
7 of Buffy, the dressing in the
Yeah.
schoolgirl outfit, and she says, "Last time you weren't into schoolgirls."
But it's just like, remember, guys? Remember what Buffy said after they had sex? Do you remember? And but I kind of love it.
It's a nice callback.
Mm.
Perfect despair.
She has a point. Perfect despair. That's great. I love
So
that.
interesting. I thought I could save you. By saving you, I could save myself.
Mm. It's a psychology that a lot of people experience.
Well, I mean, the psychology of redemption is this is it's all I'm already sucked in. I'm
Mm.
already just
Yeah.
taken by.
The next time he sees, although he doesn't kill her, he just throws holy water in her face.
Because I never invited you in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, the. Well, I mean, the powers have already interceded on his behalf with the snowstorm. You know, she said, maybe we're not alone on this. She says, maybe
Mm.
we're not alone in this in the courtyard. He's never been
Yeah.
alone. You
Yeah.
know, he's just back on the path now.
Boris and the few people that then have asked. So, yeah, one of my eyes is darker than the other. The lighter one is meant to be yellow, but I guess it's not picking it up. My intention, it was supposed to be a little subtle nod to the Ukrainian flag, but it didn't quite work out. So here we are.
Yeah. It's nice to
Um,
be able to talk about fandom things the way that we do, and to live in this world for an hour or two. But it's just nice to acknowledge too that there's a lot going on in the world. We haven't forgotten about that.
yeah, I kind of, the whole "I didn't let you in" thing. I like it, but it almost feels like they just needed a reason for him to uh go in.
Well, I think it speaks to her faith, which I think is a nice completion of the circle for Kate's arc. If you
Mhm.
need a headcanon or a way of dealing with it with the lore, to me, the snowstorm in Amends is the way. Magical
Mm,
Angel has already experienced magical intervention in his life, but in a simpler way, maybe her heart stopped. And he
yeah,
was there
yeah,
to
yeah. And he was aiming to
shock
bring
it
her
back
back. Yeah,
into.
yeah.
Um, yeah, but it's not a
It
problem that I never needed solved to
no.
deal with the beauty of the episode, but
Um,
my mind just does that with these kinds of things.
the way I read it is just the powers decided to let him go in because they can seem to do whatever the hell they
Sure.
want. So I don't know. Christian Kane is a phenomenal actor.
Interesting to know that the the snowball that becomes Connor has been set into motion
Yeah,
as of now.
yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that, Jack. We don't need to bash Connor, but I don't know how I feel about
Oh,
that.
it's gonna come, Ian. Like it's gonna come. We can't avoid that.
Yeah.
But maybe we don't need to open that can of worms
Yeah,
just yet.
yeah. Moving on.
But no. Bad Jack. Oh, shut up, dude. No, you don't.
Does his obsession with Darla, how does that thinking
It
about I
comes
haven't thought a
across
lot
as
about Lindsay's arc, this season. I don't have a
it comes
problem with it.
across
I'm
as
just thinking,
gross to me, like particularly in this episode because he gets really possessive, and it's I don't
well,
know.
she calls him on it. She calls him on it
Yeah.
when they kiss for the first time. I think it is. It's like, are you doing this because you want to hurt him, or I can't remember the
Mhm.
exact line.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Every scene with Lorne is a wonderful one. Connor is connoring as we speak. Zuzu's pedals.
God, I love Lorne.
I love his costume, wearing that outfit. The robe is gorgeous.
Yeah. God, I love Lorne.
Yeah, that's the line. Angel's the one you want to screw.
Yeah.
Given that this is the banger episode that it actually is, those tend to be a little quieter because we get sucked in just
Right.
enjoying the episode, and it is what it
Yeah.
is. So
Yeah.
if you see us just quiet for a moment, we're enjoying it right along with you.
Mm. He always looks so freaking stylish too. Like he's just in a robe, but
Yeah,
he
he
looks like
yeah.
he looks so regal.
Demons don't get bedhead.
Yeah, me too, Lauren. It's sad.
Was he hitting on him there?
Maybe. I do read Lorne as gay. I always have.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's not explicitly said.
What did you want to see more, Broody Angel or Evil Angel? Evil Angel's more fun. Broody Angel is
Yeah.
fun when he's on the path. When he's
mean,
not on the path, he's not fun to me.
Yeah. And Jealous is my favorite villain, so I can't not say.
Yeah.
And Jealous.
Oh, yeah, she's going to get the check.
Yeah, pansexual. That's interesting. This is another one too, where like I know this doesn't necessarily have a B plot as such because they're all sort of
Well,
intersecting.
that's the thing, right? Where I talked
Mm,
about the scale of the episode feeling small compared to the scope of what we've been through is the B
yeah,
plot becomes the A plot,
yeah,
right? And I
yeah,
love that transition as a way of
yeah,
indicating him returning to where he's supposed
mm,
to be and sort of battle by
yeah,
battle being on the path. We never win.
yeah. And I've found, especially leading up to this episode, that there is episodes where I like the main plot, but I don't really like the B plot. But this is one where I just like the whole thing. Like I
Yeah, I
love
mean,
everything
there's
going on.
arguably the B plot is maybe Darla and Lindsay.
Mm,
Not a very
yeah,
helpful vision, Powers.
yeah. You're a bit late.
Hey, in about 3 seconds. Yeah, there you go. Good call out. They are a little Twilight Zoney scary.
Yeah, there's something about them. I really like the design. I think it's the eye in the back of the head that makes them
Uh,
Twilight Zoney.
his little vest is really neat.
And the nose reminds me of like sort of bat form vampire. Like it makes me think of the I think it was the 1991 Dracula, was it? Or was it
It's a little
1990?
Voldemorty before Voldemort too.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that's creepy.
And the effect is really good. It's so
Uh,
believable. Like I wonder if it's like a real eye. They just put a prosthetic on. I don't know because it just looks really believable.
cool ears.
Yeah.
Worst vision ever. I agree, Jamie.
The
Oh,
powers that be
this is a good scene.
trolling. The powers that be trolling. I love that.
That may have to be in the video. Well, maybe if you showed a little interest. He already broke up, right?
Hmm?
He already broke up with what's her name?
Yes, yes. Virginia, I think her name
Virginia,
is.
thank you.
Yeah, I think that was in Reprise. I think.
I was about to say sorry, and the fair amount of Dutch angles already.
Yeah, the sound's great.
Did he shoot the shotgun? I forget.
He does. Yeah, he kills one of them. I
How do I
think.
kill him? Of course, Wes has an axe hanging on his wall. There's a little bit of that angel gore.
Oh.
Yikes. I love this moment. That's so great. He wants to be happy, and I said, "No,
Yeah.
I'm still mad at you."
Yeah. And Angel starts trying so hard too.
Oh, and gosh, after
In the car.
the past 4 episodes, we've needed it so badly.
Yeah.
It's so funny, like that shows that are so steeped in chemistry, when they're at odds, we feel it so heavily.
Mm.
And I get that that's the point, but this sort of coming back together is great. Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of consider what I make of Lindsay. I suppose Lindsay wanting to have what Angel had, or wanting to have more than what Angel had. Oh, he got the cowboy boots. It's about to get serious.
It's on. He starts trying so hard.
It's very cute.
It's adorable, but it's also really awkward.
This socializing thing is brutal. What was his gut wound?
Huh? He gets stabbed.
Oh,
Darla
Darla
stabs
stabs
the-
him. Yeah, and kills the other
Yeah.
guy. That's right.
Mm.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Darla, he's just straight away. Wes just doesn't care. He's just like, whatever, man.
Well,
Shut up.
he hasn't earned it yet. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Exactly. It's
his-
totally appropriate.
His earning forgiveness with them is kind of a microcosm of the whole thing. You know, we need to see you in action. It's not enough to say that you've changed. We need to see your change, redemption, and forgiveness.
with your books.
Maria.
It's like
Funny
like a
gut
kid,
wound
like-
stories.
it's like he wants to apologize, but he doesn't know how to. So he's just like, "Yeah, you're really great, man."
Well, I mean, the story up to this point is the people around him trying, and him sort of acquiescing. You know,
Yeah.
Doyle telling him you need to be out in the world. It's about reaching out to people, and him maybe doing that with clients, but at least with this group, sort of just, you know, going along with Cordelia. Oh, really? Lame? You know, when you're telling him he needs to be more appreciative, and then calling him lame for it. You know, this is this is a big moment. Is him reaching out to them, and it's really wonderful. I love it. Awkward Angel is my favorite Angel. Yeah. Boris, yeah, it says Angel has got to humble himself a little bit. Yeah, the thing of it is like the thing about depression and self-hatred is it's easy for it to not realize that it can become a form of self-consumption, right? It's still a form of not considering other people, being consumed by how terrible you are and how much the world sucks and all of that may feel. You know, it's not that it's narcissism, but it has some of the same outward symptoms of self-consumption, right?
Right.
It's not, you know,
It's
And
still
that's
focused on oneself,
yeah,
kind of.
and when you're in the state of it, it's certainly not helpful to say that to a person who's suffering from self-hatred at
Mm,
the time. But
yeah.
recovery from it, I think, is sort of looks a little bit like this, where it's like, oh, the
Mm,
people around me, the people that I care about, and I say this as a recovering self-hater, of
mm,
course.
same, yeah.
This is just kind of things that I've thought about on my own path. I've
I
had
think it's an
lots of
essential.
bottoms.
It it's essential to getting over it. Really, that realization.
Yeah, learning to focus on other people. It's not about
Yeah,
you. It's not about
yeah,
how terrible you are. It's about being
and
in the world.
it's our connections, or it's it's our connections with other people that then is part of what makes being alive great. And
Yeah.
so, it's something you need
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
rely on in a way. It
Give it
still
to him,
blows
Wes.
my
Give it to
mind.
him.
It still blows my mind that Alexis Danisoff is not English. Like that blows my freaking mind.
Yeah.
As the son of an English woman, I'm like, wow.
You're reflected in the people around you. Yeah, and so when you're spiraling, sometimes you break the mirror,
Hmm. Yeah.
and that's what the firing is. Maria says, "I just realized this is technically another gross supernatural pregnancy subplot."
It is kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
I had that thought.
at least it's not in her uterus.
Yeah, I mean, it's
No, that's not a
metaphorical.
consolation.
No, it's, yeah.
No, it's pretty literal.
Well, I mean, I just mean it's not in a belly, it's in a head, but yeah. Shut up, Jack. No, just stop.
Brandy, not better, still gross.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
I was,
I realized once I had said it, I was like, wait, no, this is
there's no
no.
shining that turd. Uh when Gunn and West got
uh,
along
yeah,
before
they're
there was Fred.
having a good old fashioned bro down.
He's had an epiphany. Oh. Remember carbon copies?
Kind of. I mean,
Is there a computer in that office? Oh, they don't have smartphones.
yeah.
I blame Wes more than Fred, specifically on the big friend breakup. Yeah. Yeah, I think that Wes
Yeah.
has a lot to answer for there. Part of the fall.
Mm.
That's so cute. They owe
That
us
they owe
money.
us money.
Oh,
No.
Wes would miss her. Fred would miss her.
Hmm.
Oh, she meant miss me in this particular moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, Frankie.
Cheers, Frankie. It's so effective. I really like the design.
Yeah, it's really cool,
Gross.
practical. I think one of the only Emmys Angel ever won was for Monster.
Oh, I didn't
Actually,
even know it won an Emmy, so that's cool.
I think it won an Emmy for Monster makeup, if I remember correctly. And that may actually apply
That's
to the
really cool.
Buffyverse. I think the Buffyverse shows only won one Emmy, but I could be wrong on that.
Mm. I know they were nominated a bunch of times, but they didn't win. I think
Angel won for Monster makeup, but someone in the chat will correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to him.
Yeah.
Give it to him. You know what's probably true? Angel's not my favorite character on this show. He might not be top 3 on the show. And so this whole tangent, while I understand it, like I really like Wesley. I really like Cordy. I really like Gunn. And then Angel is there.
To me, it just comes down to the fact that he deserves it. He absolutely does.
Yeah. But he takes his lumps. This episode is about him taking his lumps, and I like it.
Yeah, especially the end.
Boris, I was expecting you to know the answer to that question. You're the keeper of the deeper well. It's not, by the way, it's not that I dislike Angel. It's just I think I like the other characters on the show more.
Yeah, same.
Emmy Awards, Outstanding Makeup for Series Dane Johnson in the year 2000. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is a great scene. Or wait, no, I'm thinking of the scene where Lindsay leaves town, which is in the Evil Hand episode. How does he do a burnout in reverse in that truck?
That's not possible?
Is it possible?
I have no idea.
Also, it was the rear tire that was burning out. Is the truck rear wheel drive?
Yeah.
Maybe he modified it?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. It's weird that a rich lawyer would be driving a truck like that, though. It looks pretty run down.
Oh, that was a nomination for Angel. No wins. Okay.
Oh, okay.
How did Lindsay find Angel? He probably used his Wolfram and Harknessness.
Yeah.
I would bet Wolfram and Hart has a GPS tracker in the truck. Or in the car.
Yeah.
That was Christian Kane's actual truck? I wouldn't be surprised.
Really? That'd be cool.
I love the patina. There's a little bit of dopey Wesley here, but I like the moment.
It's great.
That's great. Yeah, that's so cute.
It's so slapsticky, but I love it.
Yeah. I don't know why Lindsay has to get all country just to beat the crap out of Angel. But I like it.
He's even wearing flannel.
Yeah.
It's see, this is just really gross, jealous possessiveness. It's I don't
Sure.
know. But God, the performance is great though.
Oh, that one I feel. The sledgehammer to the stomach.
Mm.
Oh. Wow, that was a brutal hit. I kind of want to watch that in slow motion. The cut.
I don't.
Angel
Ugh.
snaps out of the shot. I'm just wondering how they did the stunt.
Mm. It's probably a foam head.
That is a cool car.
Mm. It's just it's cool, but it's all rusty and
Well,
eaten
yeah,
up.
yeah. I'm sure that's deliberate. I mean, given the country look that he is maintaining,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
country western thing. Ah, did he have to do the hand again?
It's so like demoralizing for some reason.
It's why do I feel bad for Lindsay in that
I
moment?
know. I know. What the hell?
This is who Lindsay is deep down. That's a good, that's a good point.
Hmm.
I mean, you get back to his story about his father. Them taking the house. Lindsay perceiving Darla as some we'll say something that he wanted, and Angel took her.
Yeah.
Gotta play the Angel music. The Angel is superhero music.
It's so over the top. I
I
love
love
it.
it. I love it.
I feel like I'm watching Batman or something.
Yep. Well, that's the music from the end of the pilot when he's standing on the skyscrapers looking at the
Oh, is it?
city. Yeah.
Okay.
Is she gonna have a little bald spot there now?
Maybe.
What if they were by the window? Well, yeah. I'm mad at you. Yeah, the state of that truck is deliberate. He's keeping it in that's why I called it a
Yeah.
patina. He's keeping it in that state.
Yeah, it's got to be because he's a fairly wealthy lawyer. He'd be able
Well,
to afford a sports car if he wanted to.
yeah, that wheel looks aftermarket, so that's the truck's definitely been modified.
Also, that note is such a troll too. I love it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I gave it back to him.
Yeah.
And here we go.
It's like the mission statement of the Buffyverse.
This might be one of my favorite. I mean, I know it's one of my favorite scenes in the whole series.
Yeah, same. I think this scene is a it's one of the many reasons why we're Buffy fans.
Still get chills.
Mm. I like that there's no score. It just one of the best lines in all of fiction. No.
I keep telling people that.
Is this is Kate's last appearance, right?
Yeah, this is it.
God.
Great way to end.
Yeah, but it's
Really
just
a
like
beautiful, meaningful scene. Mm. That's a nice moment.
mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need an explanation for that. Powers, whatever.
Yeah, I just assume it's the powers, but
it is
it's
as
so
close
beautiful.
to
I don't care.
Yeah, it is as close to a magical moment as the snow, and the snow to me are the powers.
Yeah, and we've seen that the powers are on his side, and they
have the ability.
Yeah, and they do him a solid from time to time. So perhaps if Kate had died, it would have made him spiral, and then he wouldn't have saved the world or something. I don't know. It does seem abrupt, Captain Wesker, but I don't know. I think they just perhaps they just didn't have anything else to do with her after this.
I want to work for you. Yeah, if anyone's the muscle, it's friggin' Angel. Angel's the muscle.
Well, he's literally the strongest. Like he has supernatural strength. So
I object to that label that Gunn takes on later in the series of just being the muscle.
And he's got super speed too, which they don't always show. It's kind of adorable. It is.
It is. Let's go.
And the score adds a nice touch.
Let's go to work.
Let's go to work.
I love it.
What a top tier episode.
Man. Yeah, definitely one of my favorites in the series.
I
mean, there's a lot of competition in season 5, but
absolutely, yeah.
That one is.
I mean, there's a lot of competition all over the series, really.
Yeah. Well, Jack, we did it.
We did it, Ian. We're back, although we were already back, but we're back now.
Yeah, I mean, because Reprise ends on a bit of a cliffhanger.
It's kind of a two-parter.
It is a two-parter. Like I feel a wonderful sense of closure from all of the something that opened up at reunion. You know what I mean?
I'm just excited for what's next now. Like we're sort of done.
I'm excited for a case of the week. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
What's
the next episode in the series?
No idea.
Okay. Yeah,
that's the thing. I don't even care. I'm looking forward to it. Now
whatever it is.
boy, do I have my own personal struggles with that run of 3.
Yeah.
But this makes it all worth it. This brings everything
Yeah.
together. I really enjoy
I
it.
don't think I struggle as much as you do, but it's still not. It's still a bit of a drag for me as well.
Yeah. Disharmony. Perfect. What a nice relief
Okay.
from these. All right, my friends.
Yeah.
Well, that is it. Sorry for the technical difficulties starting out, but kind of perfect.
Yeah.
We are going to
happens.
be doing the Patreon hangout and discussion stream in about an hour from now.
Yep. At the top of the hour.
Yeah, getting together with anyone in the $5 and up tier who wants to join us. Sarah will be there, and we'll be talking about the episode. So we'll see you in a bit.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, friends.
Bye.